Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the latest statement of change that was released by the UK government. As you can recall, in March 11, 2024, UK government announced restriction on the health and care worker visa, that going forward, the health and care visa route will not allow holders to come in with their dependent or apply to switch with their dependent. But this new statement of change gives some clarification to that effect. That is why it will be a good news to international students and those who have the intention of coming to the UK through the health and care visa route. So if you care to know more about this good news I'll be sharing in the statement of change that was released, you need to watch this video to the end and share with all your contacts. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Victor. In this channel, I give latest updates on ways you can migrate to the UK, ways you can study abroad, and ways you can settle in once you arrive in the UK as a new entrant. If this content looks exciting to you and you gain value for this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join the amazing evergreen family, and you can share with your contacts so they will also benefit from some of the content I'm dishing out on this channel. So guys, let's get straight into today's video. So from March 11, 2024, the UK government placed a restriction on the health and care visa route. Not the entire health and care visa route, but those on the carer and senior carer route with code 6135 and code 6136. Those two codes are not eligible to apply into that visa route with their dependent. Either you are in the UK or you are applying from abroad. But latest development, coupled with the statement of change that was released by the UK government, some clarity has been given to that effect. Some of the worries when this new rule come into effect, it's regard the dependent of care worker visa. International students who are currently studying in the UK, upon graduation, and one of the parents gain employment in an eligible sponsor, and they are sponsored on that visa route, does that mean they cannot apply with the kids who are minor and their partner who is also living with them here in the UK on a student route? This becomes worrisome as so many international students could not hold themselves back because the potential of them extending their stay at the expiration of their study become limited. So the statement of change that was released by the UK government in October give a good clarity to that effect. One of the clarity they give to this effect is, as an international student, upon graduation and you gain an employment from an eligible sponsor within the health and care visa route, right? You can apply to switch with your dependent who are minor. If you have 3 kids, you can apply to that visa route with your dependent if you can prove that they depend solely on you. But your partner, who is an adult, cannot apply into that visa route with you. So what this means, your partner needs to get a different sponsor that is willing to sponsor his or her visa. So this gives a total clarity about applying into the health and care visa route with your dependent. This will be a good news to international students. So in the nutshell, both parents, right, needs to get their own independent sponsor to sponsor their visa, right? If the husband gain an employment from an eligible sponsor within the health and care worker visa route, he can apply to that route with his dependent, the children who are still minor. But the mom cannot apply with the husband into that visa route. So the mom needs to what? Get a different sponsor that is willing to sponsor her visa. The same way, if the mom get employment from an eligible sponsor that is willing to sponsor a visa, she can apply with the children who are minor, right, to join her in that visa. While the father will need to seek a different employer that is eligible for sponsorship to sponsor his own visa. So this is a clarification from the latest statement of change that was released, right? When this law came into effect, right, up to date, some persons still do not understand some of the restriction and the clause that comes with it, right? If you're already on the health and care visa route, code 6135 or code 6136, before March 11th, 2024, one of the clauses, if you're already on that visa route, you can change employer, right? After 11th of March, you can gain employment with a different employer, right? And you can switch with your dependent. Reason being that you're already on that code before the law changes, right? So you can switch from one employer to the other at any time. Then so, if you're already on that code and your family is still back home, your dependent are still back in your country, you can apply to bring them in after March 11th. Reason being that you're already on that shortage occupational code before the law come into effect. So you will be exempted, right? Then for international students, you know, before now, you can switch at any time of your study. But sometime in January 2024, you can no longer switch until the completion of your study before you can switch from your Tier 4 student visa to the health and care visa or any other class of visa. So if you switch after 11th of March, you cannot apply into that visa with your dependent, even if they are living with you here on a student visa, the student visa route that you came into the UK with. You cannot apply into that visa with your dependent because you gain employment after 11th of March and your sponsorship start after 11th of March. So you cannot apply with your dependent. That are some of the worries international students have been battling with over the past month. But with the new statement of change that was released in October, clarity was given to that area, and I think this is a good news to international students and those who are currently living here in the UK on different visa routes. It's technical, right? I understand so many persons find it difficult to understand some of these clauses. And you know, UK immigration system is one that changes every now and then. This is some of the reasons why you need to stick to this channel. I understand for some time, first 2 months, I've not been consistent with giving update, but trust me, I'm back and I'm back fully, right? I'll be giving out latest changes to UKVI changes to some of their visa rule and regulation, right? So this is one of the clarification they gave in the statement of change released in October 2024. Care workers can now bring in their they cannot apply into that visa route with their dependent, either here in the UK or from abroad. If you can prove that the dependent, right, relies solely on you and they are minor, they are less than 18 years of age, you can apply with them into that visa. But your partner, who is an adult, cannot apply with you into that visa class. And so many persons within the UK have done that, right? This is something something we get every now and then. People have applied into it, right? Also, one other code some persons are still missing up. We have code 6131, which is auxiliary nurse, right? Code 6132, which is ambulance services, not paramedic. They call them ambulance services, right? All of this code still fall within the health and care visa route. You can apply within that code if you have the experience and expertise, either within the UK or from abroad. You can apply to bring in your dependent, right? There is no restriction in those codes. Code 6131, code 6132, code 6133, right? That is a mental health nurse, right? All of those areas are still eligible to apply with your dependent, either within the UK or from abroad, right? So guys, this is an update. If you know you fall within this category, go ahead to make a visa application and you will get a definite positive response from the UKVI. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family, and you can as well leave a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. See you in my next video.